Hello.
Hello, and welcome to week 5.
High fives for week 5.
Hey!
There we go.
That's better.
Okay.
Cheers.
All right. We had some great recipes. This is a really good week, but we also had some not so great recipes.
Yeah. Well, they were all like good taste.
In the end.
But we had some struggles along the way.
Mostly I did.
Well, okay. But 7 recipes. We were on a roll.
7. 7? 7.
7.
So it was quite a week. All right, so we started with a 3 recipe combo.
Oh yeah.
All right, got some stuff going on.
A lot going on
in this kitchen. We are making chicken piccata. And then we're making stuffed mushrooms.
Yep.
There are a lot of things to be excited about. There are a lot of things I'm not excited about.
Yes.
Stuffed mushrooms, I'm excited about the cheese and the bacon. I'm not excited about the mushrooms. And then the chicken piccata has capers, which I'm not a huge fan of, but we'll see how it goes. Here are the mushrooms.
Oh, they look so pretty. This cheese stuff, it's like cheese and bacon. That's it.
Yeah, it's like a
So good.
soft spreadable herb cheese. You mix it up with bacon and then throw it in the oven, top it with some parsley when you're done. This was supposed to be twice as many mushrooms with this much filling. Don't know what that's about, but whatever.
Does anybody know what the purpose of these noodles? So we thought they were spaghetti noodles. They're not. They've got like a little hole in the middle.
And they get really thick when, I mean, they're already kind of thick, but they
Yeah.
get even like a little bit bigger.
Bucati? Bucatini?
Bucatini.
Bucatini. Anybody know what this is for? Like what the purpose of the hole in the middle is?
There's like a sour punch straw.
Yeah, but with
Did you ever?
carbs.
Here, just kidding. I'm gonna put it in your wine.
Does it work?
It works.
No way. Is this what it, did you just...
It's like
Is that what this is for? Like Italians? Is this why?
It's adult sour punch straws. At the same time, we were making split pea soup
To have for lunches
for the
throughout
week.
We have this funny tradition that on started a couple of Easters ago when inevitably after a holiday the store put hams and turkeys on sale, and we thought, oh, let's buy a ham. They're super cheap, usually almost like $1 a pound.
Yeah.
Let's take it home.
It's awesome.
18 pounds of ham.
Yeah.
So I learned how to carve a ham.
It was great. Okay, so we needed the ham bone for the split pea soup. And normally, it just fits in the pot because
I had to crack this thing.
You had to it was nasty.
She was not a fan.
But it was huge. It was like a whole back half of it. Pig, it felt like.
Man, it was like a quarter of a pig basically. So that happened. And the recipe was good. But we make it every time we buy a ham. We make split pea soup, and every single time, she's not really a big fan of it. But it's her idea.
It's because I like the flavors of split pea soup, and so every time I'm like, oh, that tastes good. Let's make some. And then after a bowl or two, I'm like, ugh.
But yeah, so without exception, again, this year, after her second time of eating it, she was done, and I had to finish the rest. So
yeah, so Sean ate almost a whole recipe of split pea soup.
Which I like. I really do. And this recipe was good. It was your standard split pea soup, and it was cool to do it with the ham bone because it really did cook it to the point where that ham was falling off the bone. It was super tender.
Yeah. Great.
So that was cool. But anyway, enough about that.
So we did that, and then the chicken piccata. I was skeptical again. I keep feeling like I'm skeptical of these recipes. I'm not that picky, but anyways. It shows it being served on pasta with no sauce, and I'm like, that feels wrong.
But you can't, it did have a sauce. It had a really good, actually,
it's like a
chicken
lemon
sauce? Pan butter lemon sauce, and it was really, really good.
It was so good.
And you would just put that over the chicken. The chicken was really good too because it was very lightly breaded. You just put a little bit of breading on it that you coated
I forgot
it,
about that, yeah.
which gave it a nice crisp super good.
It was delicious. And with it, we had the stuffed mushrooms, which was in the appetizer section or something.
She's not a mushroom fan, so the mushroom part she just sort of tolerated. That filling was super good.
It was so good. I would use that for other things. But I would have, like, I would cut it in half and I'd have half of a mushroom and then the filling of the other half, and I'd give him the mushroom.
I like mushrooms a lot.
Yeah.
So if you like mushrooms, great. If you like bacon and cheese, which if you don't, you're okay. But it's very, very good overall.
Delicious. And then we had chicken shawarma, which was a
Slow cooker version.
Pressure cooker. I think there was a pressure cooker option and I used it. Okay, so Sean is on his way home. So I started on dinner and I struggle with raw meat, but I did it. We've got chicken browning. We're gonna throw it in the crock pot / instant pot, and it's gonna be delicious. Chicken shawarma. All right, messy kitchen and all. We got chicken shawarma. Instant pot. Very messy.
With, of course, homemade naan.
Mm-hmm. This is actually super easy to make. You just prep. There's like a red onion and carrot slaw, I guess. I don't know. You pickle it, sort of, in vinegar, and then you make a dill, yogurt, and lemon sauce. I say that this is like a shawarma sub, and it makes me really happy. And it tastes really good.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan for making it at home. It's like a fun, super easy meal. So I'm here for it. I will definitely be making that again.
Make again, not hard at all. And
Yeah.
again, I don't need to go into naan, so I'll pause right there on that. But
Yes. And then the next 3 recipes were all on Saturday. Saturday, we eat good food.
it's just how we do it. It's how we roll.
Yeah, so that was, okay, so we had a French toast with custard sauce to start. I was like, I'm gonna prepare the custard sauce on Friday night, just get it out of the way, refrigerate it overnight because it's good cold. I don't know if you're supposed to do it cold, but
You are. You're supposed to refrigerate it for at least an hour or two afterwards.
listen up. I rewrote this recipe.
Completely.
Better Homes and Gardens, you have failed me, and I need you to hear me on this. Your custard sauce sucks. So, do better, okay?
Most of the recipes are very good. This is probably the first genuine bad recipe we've done.
See all those notes? All right. So basically, the first time I burned it, cooked the eggs, I don't know, because what it tells you to do is mix all the things, mix the milk and the egg and whatever, and heat it on medium heat until suddenly it'll be a beautiful sauce that coats your spoon and it's great and it's done and you stir in the vanilla in it, you're good to go. No, because after it didn't work, I looked up all of the recipes on like Pinterest and every single one had the same instructions that were not these instructions. Okay, so what you do? Until now, you have the beautiful custard sauce that coats the back of your spoon and you're good to go. Okay?
We did not realize that custard sauce apparently is something that is considered rather challenging.
Yeah, I didn't
Another
know
problem that we didn't realize. This is apparently a rather intimidating recipe that we just said, hey, this looks good. Let's go for it.
I was looking at a Julia Child recipe for it. At least, I don't know if it was a copycat or what, or if it was the actual recipe, but it was like, don't be scared. Like, it's okay. As Julia Child says, like, I don't know what she says, but basically don't be afraid of it. And I was like, oh, I didn't know it was supposed to be, but you know, whatever. Delicious.
It was incredible. It's one of my favorite recipes we've made so far. It's so smooth. It's delicious on anything. We put it on the French toast.
Oh, buddy. We got some French toast with homemade French bread. Aha! Even though I helped a little bit with this one, I had to get back in bed because it's breakfast in bed.
It's in bed.
Because Sabbath. Oh my gosh. Don't spill it.
I'm so excited.
Oh.
This looks so good. Strider, you already got your Sabbath treat.
Strider, good
Now it's time for ours. All right, first bite.
Holy crap, that's good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my turn.
Here
I'm so excited. You gotta get all the components in there.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Why go to brunch
Bro, we're just making our own brunch.
when you can make your own? Okay, sorry. Got French toast stuck in my... So, the custard sauce. I added a few drops of orange oil. Highly recommend. This is delicious.
We put it on fruit, we put it on cake. Like, it is delicious and it goes so well with so many things.
I made a cake specifically
So we could try it.
so we could have custard sauce on cake. Good?
Oh my gosh, that's good.
It was so good.
It was so worth it.
And then for dinner?
So we got, so you know you get those things with your wedding registry that you never use. And there's this one specifically, we usually were good about it. One specifically we just never used. It was our fondue pot.
We didn't even register for it.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
I
Somebody
think
just gave it to us.
someone didn't know what we registered for and was like, everyone registers for one of these.
Yeah, right? Don't they? Well, we did. But we got one.
Oh my goodness.
Beer cheese fondue. Let's turn this up just a little bit. Beer cheese fondue.
Finally, putting this wedding gift.
We have
to use.
never used this.
And I'm wondering why we haven't. And
It's so easy.
moving forward, we will be using it often. This took like 5 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah. Took like 5 minutes. What took the most prep was all the stuff we're using for dipping. So
We've got French bread, which he made yesterday. We've got these crispy potatoes, which found that on Pinterest. We're making those again.
really good. Lots of seasoning on it, but like not overwhelming.
Yeah.
We got some crispy ham that we had left over from our massive ham that we used. And then we just got a few pieces of bacon just because why not? So we're gonna try everything in order and see what we think.
In order.
Not in order, whatever we think. All right. That's really good with the ham. This is so bad. Potatoes.
Look at that. Ah.
This is like every savory lover's dream. Bread, meat, potatoes, and cheese.
This is all so good. What's your favorite?
I don't know, the ham with the cheese is pretty darn killer. These potatoes though by themselves are pretty amazing. And then bread is just, it's bread. I can't say anything bad against it.
I think the potatoes are my favorite.
Of course they are.
I love potatoes.
Potatoes are her favorite. This is really good. Okay, we're gonna go eat and have a date now. Bye.
Oil and mash them, stick them in fondue.
Like we wanted to just go to our neighbors and be like, come here, eat some fondue with us. It was so good.
And we ate it all.
And well, we not in one sitting.
Yeah.
We took the leftovers and used them for.
And
So we
made like mac and cheese with it. Oh.
boy, was that it was delicious, but was that a mistake? We felt that the next day. And that was week 5 was a winner. Some
Week
struggles
5.
along the way, without a doubt, but it was a winner.
It was great.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. High fives for week 5. That was a good one. All right. High five.
You have joined us for week 5.
Good day.